Yes.
Love the Sonic Mania.
I have never played this before.
And you've not played a lot of 2D Sonic?
No, the only ones... I played some on original consoles, and mostly on the iPod Touch.
Let's turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say turn it down.
Although I will not turn it down all that much. Yeah, this is the...
I'm just worried about echo on the thing there.
I will not turn it down too... No.
15, just 15.
No, it's got to be high. I don't care about echo, I need to get a soundtrack of this game. So as soon as you send those things off, we'll start, because we're playing co-op this time.
It doesn't really show ours. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it's to do with the algorithm.
Oh no, it's because we don't have enough subscribers or whatever.
I already posted on Twitter.
No.
Well, it does it automatically.
We lost subscribers. What were we on last time? We checked.
But we got a new one.
What were we on last time we checked though?
I don't know.
Hey Reese! How goes?
Well, back from AnimeCon with, hopefully he's got more sleep than when we were there.
Yeah, sorry about that Reese. I'm sorry about your poor sleep.
Although, that being said, I was in a meeting today, explained the situation, and it's official, they're going to pay for a proper hotel for us next year.
Hey! Woohoo! No more hostel stuff for you, Reese.
Oh, I never want to do that hostel ever again. Just like every night I thought I'm going to fall off the edge and it's going to... Oh,
what am I doing? Sorry.
No, yeah.
That was me.
Okay.
Oh, can you let me share it on Facebook actually? You have had some sleep, that's good news. Do I need to...
But hey, let's talk about Sonic Mania. It's one of the games that did make our 64 bracket.
Yeah.
I think this one, as long as I'm in the booth, this one's going to have a chance of winning. I'm just hoping it's not against Xenoblade Chronicles, because then I'm going to have Reese every argument. Incidentally, because Xenoblade Chronicles is in the 64, I have now made a rule that every time it's up for a thing, it's a vote from Reese automatically goes in. Because otherwise he's going to be pissed with me if I don't put a vote in for him. And his arguments have actually really made me go, do you know what, I want to really give Xenoblade a chance.
Yeah.
But Sonic Mania, this is one of the ones that I really want to go to like the top 16 or so.
Really? Is that good?
At least like top 16, maybe even top 8, like this is my top 5 favourite games of all time.
Really? Wow, that's amazing. Hey Adam, how goes?
Yeah, so I'm saying Adam, this is in my top 5, it's at least in my top 5 favourite games of all time.
Should we make a start?
And it came out on my 27th birthday.
Oh no way.
So you're playing as Tails for this one.
Okay. And what are the controls?
It's just literally run, jump, X, jump, and I think you can fly.
Okay.
I'm playing as Sonic, obviously, and you can't die, I can.
Oh, I can't die. Excellent. Can I jump on top of these things?
You can die, but you always come back eventually.
Can I jump?
Wait.
How do I attack?
You just jump on things.
Okay.
It's not like 3D Sonic, there's not a lot.
Okay, so there's not like, okay.
Hello, Elliot.
What is Bubsy 3D?
You don't know.
Oh shit, Chaos Emerald.
One of the all-time worst games ever. Ren being a sub as usual.
I've been forced into it.
Oh, cool. Oh, these guys are called the Hard-Boiled Heavies.
Okay. Oh, I died already.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I did.
You haven't, you're still going. Keep up, bitch.
Trying.
Oh, Green Hill Zone from Sonic 1. This is everyone's first Sonic memory. I love this
I
level.
have no idea where I am right now.
Hang on a second.
Oh.
This is the bonus stage I do.
Oh, do I not do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got to get all the blue spheres and get all the rings to get a gold medal. Silver medal to get all the spheres.
Okay. Oh, you have a set amount of time to do it as well?
No, I don't. It's just he speeds up, so it gets harder the more
right.
you do it.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, this was what the special stages were in Sonic 3.
Right.
But you get 2 kinds of special stages in this game. The other one we'll probably see as we go along.
This is weird. I like it.
You want to get the ones that give you the rings first, because that's how you get the gold medal. You don't want to have one of these be your last one, because otherwise you don't get the ring and you only get a silver medal. And you unlock extras for getting each individual one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
What are those ones with the stars?
They bounce ones. They bounce you back.
Yeah. Adam, I think I kind of want to do the same actually. Putting the stuff on Goldfish just because It's easy then to keep track of everything.
This is one of the problems with doing this on stream. I'm actually good at this game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get the gold medal.
You might think.
Oh no, actually I think I will. Okay, I got all the rings. Yes!
Hey, well done. Did you do it completely well? Hey.
I got it!
Amazing.
So I got another gold medal. I'm actually doing better at this than I was at the Switch version.
I'm not controlling this.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know I am.
Thanks, thanks, Ren.
Oh, I can kill it! Oh shit.
I think I prefer this shield.
I don't know where I've gone. Oh, here I am.
Okay, we're going back to
Oh,
that.
do I just randomly come back on the screen if I'm lost?
Check out this shield.
Yeah, Kel's actually good at this game. This is like Kel's best series of games.
Hey, Jan.
Magic Online is way cheaper to command it. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Oh, okay.
Oh, this bit, when I was a kid, I always got stuck here. When I was doing my first playthroughs. So this is what I love about this game. They're basically, with the exception of 4 of the levels... Oh, new special stage.
Oh, shit, I fell.
Now, this is the one where I'm only able to do... I haven't managed to get past the 4th one of these.
Okay.
And you need to do these to get all the Chaos Emeralds to unlock Super Sonic.
Right.
And Hype Super Tails. And Super Knuckles.
Oh, cool.
And Super Mighty. And Super Ray.
Who's mine?
Oh yeah, Mighty the Armadillo. He was one a character. He's a character from Knuckles Chaotix in the comics that they introduced onto this one. He hasn't been in a playable game since the late 90s.
Oh, really?
In fact, he hasn't shown up in the Sonic series since then.
Really?
There was actually a running joke that they did in Sonic Generations. They had posters on them saying "missing since the 90s. Have you seen them?"
No, no.
And so Christian Whitehead, when he designed the DLC for the year later physical release, because this was a digital only game for a while.
Yeah.
Said, okay, we'll put Mighty and Ray in the game, and he didn't just copy their playstyles from Knuckles Chaotix.
Yeah.
He actually designed their. Got it.
Oh, cool. Well done.
They got it. He designed them from the ground up.
Holy shit.
That's how much love and dedication has been put into this game.
I like the polygon rendering of Sonic there. And the Chaos Emerald machine things.
Boing.
Oh shit. Oh, what have I done? Was that me?
No, that's me.
Okay.
Another special stage. There's going to be a point where you can catch up with the chat.
Yeah. It's just, we're just talking about how Magic Online is a lot cheaper for command than Magic in real life.
I don't know. I've been able to find some pretty good cheap commander decks.
No, but I mean comparatively, like Yam's deck in real life is $400, whereas the Magic Online price is $35.
Okay, yeah, fine. Actually, that would be interesting to see, compare it with the price of my SIG deck with the price it would be on Magic Online.
Well, there's a type of commander you can play on Magic Online. These guys are telling me about, which is because you can get cards that are worth like literally less than $1, like 1 cent or something. You build an entire commander deck, including the price of the commander, with $1 worth of credit.
Oh, sweet!
So it's quite interesting because you have to be quite creative with your choices, and you're not always going to have good cards, which makes it kind of more fun. I thought my Cyber Dragon deck was expensive. Yeah, the thing is, Elliot, with commander decks, because they're 99 cards and they're from like all over Magic's history, they can be
very, very expensive.
If you want to pimp your deck out, or like you have just some random rare shinies or anything you want to put in them.
I'm trying to find the other ones.
There you go.
There you go. No, I don't want those ones. Yes, I do want those ones.
No.
I don't want to hit the red ones. The red ones the red ones end the game.
Oh, there you go.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I want to get the ones that have the rings first.
Okay. Oh!
Whoa!
Jesus. There you go.
Oh, sod it. I'm going so fast now. If I don't, then I'm gonna...
Ah, there you go.
Damn it. Okay, I got the silver medal, but...
Oh, I see, right, I understand.
Because I left a few rings.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay, here we go. Boss fight time.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, shit, I lost my shield.
Got this go.
We got this. Okay, if they're red, you can't hit them.
Okay. Damn it. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Ow.
Thanks, Ren.
Oh.
I will say, Ren, for someone who's not played too much 2D Sonic, you are pretty good at playing Tails.
I would dispute that.
Hang on a second. Let's see if how much we can do this one.
Man, you get a bit costly, but let's just jump it up.
Yeah. I will point out the level doesn't end until it hits the ground.
I'll just click there. You get more points.
Yeah.
So stupid. What's the point?
And also, if it hits the ground a certain way, it can unlock a little extra power for the next one.
Oh, really?
Anyone knows I'm wearing a Robotnik hoodie for this stream?
Oh, amazing.
Imprisoning woodland critters since 1991.
Man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Can be a bit costly, but MTG is the quality, so yeah.
Yeah, MTG is...
$20 of my deck is just wasted.
So this is the newer version of the level that was designed specifically for this game.
Oh.
And of course, the guy who did the guy, I love the new soundtrack in this game.
Yeah. Oh, did they update it?
This is an updated version. And this is the new speed up music.
Oh, cool.
Look at Sonic go!
I'm somehow catching up.
Ow. Jeez. Thanks, Ren.
Oh shit, sorry, I dropped you.
Thanks, Ren.
It's good to see you actually doing well at the game.
Oh shit!
You don't have to start on it. Can I help you anyway?
No, that's alright, I'm good.
I'm here anyway.
Bollocks. I normally get that one as well. Oh no. Ow. Bollocks.
What shot you?
There's those things in the wall. They are a bit cheap in their enemy placement now. But I guess we're going to the boss fight.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's the final boss of Sonic 2.
Oh, this is the one that I can never beat! Oh, I hated this one. Okay. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, because you've actually got rings this time.
Yeah.
You actually gave me the rings, by the way, mate. The rings you collect count for the total as well.
Oh, cool.
Thanks, Ren, you got him.
Yeah, this fucking boss I played on the iPod Touch version, and honestly, I could never beat him. It's a bit more than that, but... Oh, what's that?
We released the Woodland Critters.
Oh.
See what I mean? Imprisoning Woodland Critters since 1991.
Oh.
It's over 9,000!
Yeah. What was his plan just by imprisoning the wooden creatures?
He puts them into robots to make them powerful for some reason. They then get kicked. Oh, these are the new villains for the game, the hard-boiled heavies.
Oh, these ones, okay.
They're going to be your boss fights for most of the game.
That's fair. Is this just
And
like...
now we go to the second level from Sonic 2, Chemical Plant Zone. Also, don't get used to Sonic 1, no other levels from Sonic 1 are in this game.
Okay. Not the, Casino City or whatever it's called.
That was from Sonic 2.
Okay.
Casino Night Zone.
Yeah, I thought that was Sonic 1.
No, a lot of people think it is. No, it's Sonic 2.
Oh.
Honestly, most of the levels of Sonic 1 were not that great, in retrospect. Sonic 2 is really where they hit the nail on the head on the wall. I love Sonic songs! Oh shit. I missed a shortcut there. I'll miss another one. It's annoying because I know where the shortcuts are and I don't hit them most of the time. Oh shit, I hate this bit. At least you can swim.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh shit!
Red, drag me up! Drag me up! Drag me up!
I can't.
This is where the humor's gonna come from. Oh no!
You got this, Cal.
Please don't play the music. Please don't play the music.
Jump.
No! Red, get me up!
I can't.
Get me up!
For some reason I can't. I'm gonna stay away from you because I feel like I'm just not.
No!
No!
No! Why?
Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry.
That fucking drowning music. It's been the bane of my existence since I was since I've been fucking 5. Since I've been 5, I hear that in my nightmares. Lines from the fanfic.
Oh no.
See you later, Ren. What's great is Encore mode, which we're going to do after we beat Mania mode. We take control of two different characters, so you could end up as Sonic or Knuckles, or Mighty or Ray, as well as Tails. It's designed to be a bit of Encore mode is designed to be a bit of a challenge mode, so the levels are slightly different.
Oh,
Red, get up!
I couldn't. I'm sorry.
You meant to keep jumping if you.
I was trying. I think it's because I'm in water.
I don't think it works underwater when compared to flying. So, in case you're keeping track there, Ren got me rings. Oh shit, this boss. Anytime?
Where am I? How am I?
You clicked.
Oh, I clipped out of the level somehow. Ah! Fuck you.
This is why you're great here, because you're essentially immortal.
Just cheating with all the levels.
Yeah, essentially we are. Oh, we beat the boss.
We're so good at this game. Oh shit. Keepy uppies.
Jump! Jump, 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 jump! Everybody jump, jump, jump!
Sonic got through Act 1.
And now we do the... What's great about these levels is they do introduce new mechanics for the second act. So the first one's the nostalgia trip, and the second one's the... Now imagine if they built a level like this.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Although there are 4 levels in so like this one, they add these things.
Oh, these little bouncy things.
Boing!
Amazing. Seeing Tails throw himself out of the ground was an experience. Oh, yeah. I just kind of no-clipped through the stage. I don't know what happened. I don't know where I am right now, so I'm just gonna wait until I appear back on screen.
I don't know where I am either. Oh, wait.
Oh! What the fuck?
Yeah, get used to it. This is what 2D Sonic is like.
Oh no. It's like a fever dream.
It was the 90s.
It's like I'm doing acid.
Double shield protection.
Oh my god, what were the creators of this game on?
And the right. Ah.
This is very confusing.
The level design in Sonic 2 was so well done. It's something that I think even Sonic 3 did quite improve on.
Really?
Like, Sonic 3 has really great level design as well, but in fact, Sonic 3 actually, one of the great things about that is the level design in that game really warrants experimentation, which this game also does.
They were on nothing, Ren.
Winners don't do drugs.
That's true.
Boing!
Unless they're in a drug competition.
Well, the designer of this level was a Brit, obviously.
Really?
Yeah, no, Christian Whitehead's a British guy who did this game. And it's basically, Sega just kind of... This is one of the reasons why I was saying when we were debating Best 2D Sonic, I was saying it kind of feels a bit bad that Sega didn't treat this game like it's the next big Sonic game. They treated it like it's the side project. Sonic Forces is going to be the one that... And so, but it turned out completely opposite. Everyone loved this game.
Yeah.
Because this is the back to basics that everyone's always... The one thing I will say is it's interesting that 2 of my favourite Sonic games are Sonic Mania and Sonic Generations, and they're both the ones that are very predicated on nostalgia.
Yeah. Well, I suppose they're kind of going back to what they know then, isn't it?
Oh god!
Where am I?
You're there.
Yeah, it sounds like they knew what they were doing going for the whole nostalgia though.
But it's also, but it's not just like they've literally remade the levels. They've just said, we're going to make it, but we're going to do a slightly different coat of paint.
I must say, if I was playing this level, I would have absolutely no clue where I am in relation to the boss, or if I'm supposed to be going the correct
Here we go again.
Okay. Go on, Carl, you got this.
I think this is a hallway one, so I might be in a bit of luck here.
What's the hallway one?
As in, it just takes you down one path, but it's deceptively quite difficult.
Oh, okay.
You're more, because it gives you a false sense of security, you're more like, oh, fuck. Can't get the...
Gold.
Yeah, well, okay, we're going for silver then. No, don't get. Oh! See what I mean? It gives you a false sense of security, so you end up making stupid mistakes like that. And in retrospect, I knew I should have just jumped over the thing. Okay, I got 20 more to go.
Can you do it?
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, no, it's never impossible to get all the things. It's just it can be impossible to get all the rings, which at the minute it is impossible to get all the rings now.
Adam says, it's funny how often good games are made by going back to the basics that made the first game good. Yeah, no, I agree with you.
This game's a prime example of that.
Yeah.
No! Yes! Yes!
Hey, well done.
How am I doing this well? On the Switch I was not doing this well.
No idea.
It's where I'm going. The Switch is not really. The Joy-Cons are not designed for precise platforming.
Sorry, Jan made that comment. And Adam says some of the best games are simple ideas executed more cleverly. What examples would you give, Adam?
Yeah, that's actually an interesting one. I wouldn't like his opinion on that. Oh, this boss is great. It's a puzzle boss.
Am I in this?
No, it's just me.
It's
a throwback to Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which was Sonic's answer to Tetris.
Really? Oh, that's so funny.
So this is a throwback to a really obscure Sega Mega Drive game.
Amazing.
So they had no reason to do it, but they just did it anyway because they could.
Oh, so like, you basically need to just score more than him, effectively?
No, I just need to outlast him.
Oh, I see.
Thinking there.
So what happens when you score?
If I get decent combos, it adds those ones that can't be.
Oh, I see.
They require extra effects.
That's quite funny.
I'm thinking like that.
Crazy idea.
Yeah, but they made a whole game out of this on the Mega Drive. What's amazing is it's sold well.
No.
But they never made any more of them. So see that one, and now there's another one there because he got a very good combo. I've done this boss so many times, but it's still quite easy to get beaten by it because you do get lulled into a false sense of security.
Yeah.
Bollocks! See, I made a massive mistake there. No, not that way.
Oh, you lucky fuck. Oh, well done.
Not quite. Could have done better.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to do it that way around.
Oh, hey, well done.
See, again, you concentrate so much on your side, you don't notice his side. That's my advice to that boss. Never get too fixated on his side.
I'm going to go back. I'm going to look at the YouTube comments on my phone because I'm sure I just missed a couple of interesting comments there.
We got to continue.
Hey, well done.
Oh no, an extra life or something.
Nice one. Let me just have a look at the.
Right, this is one of the original levels. This is called Studiopolis Zone.
Oh. Right. So.
Camera action.
So Reese says YouTube has changed their copyright process. Now claims must timestamp where the copyright infringement took place and can't just blind claim anymore.
Okay, that's good.
Adam says a good example of simple ideas executed here perfectly are most platforming games. Yeah, he also says it's a good development. Final Fantasy IV is a good example of a simple RPG done amazingly well.
Yeah, but again, even with that one, I think I prefer Final Fantasy VI out of the two. We kind of discussed it, but I do prefer. What's interesting is that Adam's saying that, but I know for a fact his favourite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy V. And
yeah.
He was very gracious when we did that debate by saying, I'm not going to vote for 5 because I can't objectively say 5 was the best one. It's a bit like. I'm trying to think. I've definitely got an example of that. You can go through it. You can read them quite well now, mate, because I'm doing one of these.
Okay. And it says, if video games make kids violent, then how come they keep losing fist fights against me? It's a very good question.
Oh, this is another hallway one.
Adam says that 5 is his favourite.
Yeah, 5 is really good for the job system. I think outside of 10-2 it has probably one of the best job systems. That being said, 10-2, God, if you try to 100% that game gets so tedious so fast.
Really?
Yeah, because like 100%ing that game is almost damn near impossible. If you miss one line of dialogue, from any NPC, 99% you don't get the full ending.
Seriously?
Yeah, no joke. Nope. I'll go there. Bounce. You're doing well. How am I doing this good? This should not be possible.
No idea.
See what I mean? When it comes to oh, that was a close one.
What did you nearly fuck up?
Nearly fucked it there. I'm gonna get all the ring ones now, and then I'm gonna get the separate ones afterwards.
So does the stage end when you get all of the blue balloons?
When you get all the blue orbs, yes.
Okay.
Fucker.
Yes, I see that. Oh no, it's alright. There you go.
That was a close one though.
And
One more. Yeah, red one, it's over.
Yep. It's alright, you haven't yet hit a red one, don't you? 12 more. 4 more. Hey, well done!
Yes!
Perfect!
I should not be doing this good!
It's just a fucking breath of fresh air because like you've been sucking at Resident Evil 2 remake.
I did not suck at Resident Evil 2 remake.
You sucked at Crash Bandicoot as well. Come on, you got to admit.
I did not suck at Crash Bandicoot.
What the hell?
This is one of the new levels, so this wasn't like they were basing this on what the Japanese developers came up with.
This is crazy.
So this level, so to not sound like a Brexiteer, but this level is 100% British.
Oh, I got sent off into space.
It's like when people ask me for like great British games done by British developers, this is one of the games they should bring up.
Yeah.
Along with games like Ultima and Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto is a British developer.
Yeah, there's the Rockstar from Scotland.
You kidding me?
Yeah, they're all from Scotland. They're done by a Brit. In fact,
Grand Theft Auto is done by British people.
yeah, that's why it's kind of got that idea. The idea is it was them making fun of gangster films that they watched.
Is that the same as Is it the same with Red Dead Redemption now?
Yeah.
No way! That's so funny.
Although I think that's more of a Rockstar, but they are based out of America, but they're mostly Brits that do it.
Right, okay.
In fact, when they did the biopic about San Andreas and Jack Thompson,
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe played the designer.
Oh, no way. Wait, there's a biopic about San Andreas?
Yeah, there's a biopic about it and Jack Thompson trying to take it down. Jack Thompson's played by Jeff Daniels.
Oh, no way. But it's
No, wait for it. You're hitting the blue things and dodging them.
Adam says that Doom is the modern version is another great example.
Yeah, actually, I'll give him that one.
Very simple formula. I know, I'm giving you that.
It's kind of red. Don't be that close to the edge of the screen.
Oh, right, I see. Oh,
We're hitting the blue one.
okay.
Dodge those ones.
Yep.
Oh shit, I'm gonna hit that one. No, I'm not. Ah, damn, not quite.
Oh, I thought I was meant to hit that one.
Yeah, but you went straight into it. You didn't jump on it.
Oh, I see. Right, okay. There you go.
Yeah, you beat me to it. Well done.
Hey.
What I also like is the fact they offered 4-player multiplayer in this game.
In this game?
Yeah, for the versus mode.
Oh, cool.
So, you remember we did it when, I think it was Red Reese and Elliot were up for a vlog?
I can't remember, actually, no.
And we did it on the Switch.
Oh, shit. No, I don't remember. On Mario. On this game.
Yeah.
Oh, no way. Yeah, I do really want to play the new Doom game, actually. I've seen it played and it looks amazing. Everybody's always like really complimenting it for having gone back to basics.
It's the final one.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
There you go.
No, I'm gonna hit it.
Oh no.
It's alright.
Oh, nice, we got it.
I'm losing a level with no rings though, so I'm losing a lot of bonus.
That's alright. Just gonna get my water. Oh. Oh, did we get the thing?
Act 2.
Yeah.
I love about their first idea was let's turn it into a level into a TV studio.
No, of Studiopolis.
So like the outside studio was Act 1 and Act 2 is the inside studio.
Yeah. I don't know, I thought the outside of the stadium was... I thought the last level was the science one.
So that was a chemical plant.
Oh, okay.
So say the first act of this level is the inside, is the outside of the studio. The second act, which is what we're playing now, is the inside of the studio.
Right, okay.
There's all sorts of subtle... Actually, that's one of the things I like about this game. Some of the best levels are the ones were the ones that were created specifically for this game. And also, this is what I'd like to describe as the perfect... The fact you can do this with Tails, it's like the perfect little brother game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't really play games properly, so, right, you're taking Sonic, and he's getting Tails.
I like that I'm the little brother in this.
I know, but it's just an example. You get what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Okay, time for me to catch it.
So do those things speed you up?
No, yeah, they do, and the rings add to your time.
Ah, okay.
So the idea is to get is to sort of balance what you need.
Right. Hey, nice.
The thing is, though, the orbs regenerate, the rings don't.
Ah.
So choosing when to take them is actually an interesting dilemma. So I'm not going to take too many this time around because I got quite a good time.
Just have to focus on that as well, it's cool.
Hang on, I'm catching up.
What are the old, like, polygons close? Like the really low-res things.
Again, this was something that was developed specifically for this game. This wasn't based on any class. The old one is based on Sonic 3.
Yeah. This
one had no basis for its...
I think the reason I like this is because it looks like RuneScape graphics.
That was, again, directly the idea.
Yeah. Yes! Oh, well done. Nice one.
It's when we get past this one, they start getting hard.
Oh, okay.
As I say, I haven't actually got past the fourth one.
How come?
They get so hard. In fact, the encore mode, they're like super hard.
Really?
Like I've barely got the first one. I've never got the second one in encore mode.
Can't do that.
Oh, hang on. Bollocks, get me up there.
Oh shit. Sorry, what was I meant to?
Oh no, never mind.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. That one was me. I didn't stop in time.
That's confusing.
Yeah, they're welcome to Sonic, mate.
I like how I randomly just fly in occasionally.
It's based on Sonic CD. It's kind of based on Sonic CD's bonus stages, but it's not entirely. Sonic CD stages were about destroying the UFOs rather than catching up to them. And it wasn't... So yeah, it is a bit... Reed says right, it is a bit of a callback to Sonic CD. Which is no surprise given that Christian Whitehead developed this and was developing the iPhone version of the Sonic CD.
Right.
Go on another extra life.
Hey, nice one.
Yeah, every time we get
I'm sorry.
Keep jumping!
Oh.
That's the idea when you catch me. When you catch me like that, keep jumping, we fly.
Okay.
Way!
So cool.
This is what you've been missing out on with 2D Sonic. I told you 2D Sonic was great. Yeah, lift me up there, man.
Oh, sorry.
Never mind. Let's just go down there now.
I've fallen. Oh, that's cool. The most difficult bonus stage I've played in a Sonic game is Sonic Heroes.
Yes, but that's not because they're well designed, that's because the controls in the Sonic Heroes special stages suck balls. I've never raged on special stages more than Sonic Heroes. There's lots of defences for that game, that's not one of them.
I just like the game because I think it was my first experience with a 3D Sonic game, and so I think I just like the stages.
See, my first experience with 3D Sonic was Sonic Adventure, which was the first 3D Sonic. And I still love Sonic Adventure 1.
I think I had one 3D Sonic game, but it was like a kind of
Bleaky's Island.
I'm not sure.
So like top down.
Kind of.
Yeah, that was.
It was on PC.
Yeah, that was Bleaky's Island.
That was a weird one.
Yeah, no one really liked that one.
No. And then apart from Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, which I know from lots of other people's opinions.
I'm so glad Shadow wasn't one of the DLC characters in this game.
At the time, I liked it because, because I saw the advert for it and I saw that it was edgy. I was just like, that's just going to fulfill my edginess as a young boy.
God, it was like everything in the 2000s had to be dark.
Yeah. No, not here. Reese's first was Sonic Adventure 2.
That's a decent one. It's got a few issues, but it's more. We now look at them as issues. At the time, we all were loving that game.
Elliot says his first one was Shadow the Hedgehog, and Jan says his first was Sonic Rush, and was his first proper go at 2D Sonic. Adam says he has fun playing Shadow the Hedgehog. To be fair, it is fun. Like in the.
Fuck.
Oh no, there you go.
Oh
no! Oh,
see what I mean? You can make rookie mistakes like that.
Yeah.
But with Shadow the Hedgehog, I really don't find that game fun at all. I'm not even joking. There's parts of Sonic 06 I find more fun than Shadow the Hedgehog because you have to play the first stage 10 fucking times. 10 times you have to play that stage. And what's more, it's like, okay, I don't want to get all the aliens, I want to get that pathway, but I don't want to kill all the aliens in Studiopolis, so I'll just do the neutral pathway and get to... what's it called? Oh, it's a weather-based boss. So the weather keeps changing, so keep an eye on winds. Watch it!
Don't jump. Oh!
Yeah, grab onto the...
Oh, I see. That's funny.
Right, Pete, stay under him, stay under him, stay under him.
Under him. Oh, we're beating him.
Yeah.
We got this game.
He's not too smart.
No. I think I know what Adam means on this. I think like doing individual levels from time to time is kind of fun. I agree. If you're playing the whole game, like you're looking for every single ending and stuff, it probably wouldn't be the most fun.
No. If you try, and you got to get the 100% ending to get the canonical ending.
Yeah.
And it sucks so much. You're like. I'll say that Sonic Adventure 2's ending wasn't great in terms of the amount of plot holes it created, but God, it was better than Shadow the Hedgehog, which basically took a massive dump on it.
I am with you though, Jan. I really did love Sonic Heroes, and I think it was because it was my first 3D Sonic experience.
I loved Sonic Heroes at the time. I have some fondness for it. Oh, Sky's Sanctuary Zone from Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow, that's cool.
But I stand by. There's a lot wrong with that game that a lot of people don't acknowledge.
Probably. Adam's first Sonic game was Mega Collection Plus for PS2. I'm a fan of that for Xbox, so I enjoyed playing it. There are some pretty funny moments in that game, so I had a good start. And reselect the dialogue. I think we all like the dialogue because it's
where is that damn full chaos element?
Yeah. We like the dialogue in the same way that we like the dialogue of the film The Room.
But at the same time, for me, with The Room, I don't feel depressed when I'm watching it. With Shadow the Hedgehog, it's the same as Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom Rise Loop. I actively feel depressed every time I'm just looking at the game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even playing it, just looking at footage of it. I feel depressed.
I just fell off and died there.
Relax, you're immortal.
It is helpful that he just kind of like comes back on stage, but I don't know when I'm controlling the character and when I'm not.
By the way, you can't get away with that in Encore mode. When you die, that costs us the life.
Okay.
Because, Encore mode, essentially, you have...
If I have full control of the character, then that will be fine. Because sometimes like, I'm just losing control of the character and I think he's just kind of respawning.
Encore mode, you don't actually have lives, you have characters, and when you lose when a character dies, that counts as a lost life.
Oh, right.
And when you run out of characters, then then it's game over.
Weird.
So there's an interesting sort of new take for people that have already mastered Sonic, and it gets you used to... And it's a good way to experiment with all the different character combinations, like you can have Tails and Knuckles, or Sonic and Mighty, or Sonic and Ray. This one's a bit of a confusing one, I'm going to have to take my time with it. Which is ironic, given that it's a Sonic game.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I found out that I'm getting Bloodborne back tomorrow.
Fuck!
Oh no!
I moved too soon!
Ah, shit, you did.
Again, it's like, you're not... Well, I've got... Excellent, Bloodborne's coming back tomorrow.
So we'll probably... Well, we can do more of this if we want, or we can...
No, I'm intending to go as far as I can with this game.
Oh, perfect, yeah. And we'll do Bloodborne once we finish this game.
Yeah, one thing I will say is September, we're going to announce... we're going to live on stream announce who's facing who in the first round.
Ooh, brilliant. I can't believe we've nearly finished all the...
Well, we're up to 48 at the minute. And, well, after tomorrow, because I'm going to get 2 more done, we'll be up to 50.
Yeah.
I've sort of done a few calculations, and I reckon it's definitely possible to reach our goal of getting all 64 announced by September, and after that it's going to be like only a few more months.
Yeah.
So like it'll be 8 weeks of the first round will be like 8 weeks. Then the second round will be like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Back to this again.
Sonic Adventures ending kinda sucks, says Elliot.
No, yes, Sonic Adventures ending does kind of suck.
How they started congratulating themselves and saying, "Job well done," while surrounded by a destroyed fucking city.
Yeah, I remember Elliot pointed that out when I was at AnimeCon.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh yeah, that's where they got the idea for Man of Steel."
Ah, nice. Reese says we still need a best Digimon game category, otherwise the list is completely invalid. You know what, Reese? I think it's a foregone conclusion that Digimon World just needs to go in there anyway.
Well, nominate it for classic PS1 game.
But is it going to be? It's not going to beat Final Fantasy VII though. That's the thing.
Well, to be fair, Final Fantasy VII is not my foregone conclusion in that category. I still think, for example, Metal Gear Solid should have a shot at it.
Yeah.
Because Metal Gear Solid 1 is one of my all-time favourite games.
I don't know how it would go toe-to-toe with any of those games though. I've not played 7 or I've not played 7 all the way through or Metal Gear. But yeah.
This is going to be hard. Hang on. I really love the special stages in this game because anytime I fuck up, I don't feel like it's the game's fault. It feels like my fault.
Yeah.
I like a game that does that. But I'm definitely missing something because there's 18 rings, which I'm obviously not going to get now. Because well, no, there's 18 orbs, so if there's 18 orbs and 18 rings, that suggests I've run over the part. Yeah, I was meant to find this sooner. Oh no, hang on. No, see, I've got 9 rings and 9 orbs, so the next one I find is going to be like a bunch of them like that.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And I'm going to get them, and then I'll have as soon as the rings become available, it'll then be, no, you've done it, you got all the orbs.
Alright.
So I'll get so I'm going for the silver medal now. Fuck!
There we go.
Oh shit!
Oh, hey. Well, at least
silver.
you didn't lose. Are there any other Digimon games that you would put in contention for the original Digimon World?
Cyber Sleep was pretty good.
What about the not the remake, but the most recent Digimon World, or Digimon World 2003? That one was a weird one.
I've never liked most of the Digimon Worlds past the first one. I feel like they tried to reinvent the form. That being said, some of them work quite well. I mean, let's be honest, Digimon World, the first one, not a perfect game. It had a few things they needed to work out. But I don't think I've had as much fun in any other Digimon World. I feel like they did fix a few of the mechanics in things like Digimon World 2 onwards. But at the same time, they kind of lost a bit of that fun factor and a bit of the uniqueness.
Yeah. Part of the payoff for the original Digimon World game was just like how hard it was to actually get some of the amazing.
There was all sorts of.
I never managed to get Greymon or Garurumon.
There was all sorts of guides that they were produced to sort of explain how you would get all the different ones.
And even then, I couldn't find reliable information about it.
I barely got through Alpha that game when I was a kid.
Same actually. But that's why I really want to go back and play it. And I'm really glad because Reese said I can do that. So, Reese says Digimon World 3, Digimon World Last Order, and Digimon Card Battle. Oh! Digimon Rumble Arena! And Digimon Rumble Arena 2! Okay, they were some fucking great games. Adam says, I've played so much Digital Card Battle. Jan says, love the giant pool of Digimon in Cyber Sleuth, and I spent many hours as a child playing Digimon Rumble Arena 2. I think we can't do Best Digimon Game without talking about Rumble Arena, because fuck, there were some good games.
We're not doing Best Digimon Game.
Oh my god, please can we do Best Digimon Game?
No, I'm sorry mate, of all the categories we have right now, I'm not willing to take out any of the categories we've got to do. There's so many good games that are going to miss out on the opportunity.
I know, but Digimon...
I know, I love Digimon too.
Digimon World 2 was a completely different game as you play as a tank in World 2. You play as a tank? What?
Well, essentially, it's a bit like saying rather than the Digimon World 2, which is actually a dungeon crawling game.
Right, okay.
Can I give me a hand here?
Oh, is that what I'm meant to do? I didn't realise. Hey!
Let's see if we can how many keepy ups we can do here.
Yeah. Should be alright.
Quit flying and help!
Oh no, I'm sorry! No! God, no! So anyway, I'll stay on left. I'll stay on the left.
No, okay, fine. Volleyball! Hey!
This is much more organised. Oh! Oh! This is real innovative gameplay here. Oh, we're...
What are you doing? Get over to the left, you idiot!
I am! We're gonna be at this for a while. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. This is real cool. I hope you guys are enjoying watching this. Okay, we're not actually going to be streaming Sonic Mania anymore, it's just going to be a Sonic Keepy Uppy stream. Oh no! Ooh. It's not that Sonic Soccer game.
No, there's not been a Sonic football game yet.
Oh, I thought there was.
No, Mario got one.
Oh, that's right, yeah, Mario Strike is a one.
Haven't you mistaken a fat plumber for
a
blue
hedgehog?
hedgehog?
They're basically the same franchise now.
No, they're not!
Oh, Carl! No! Oh. Oh, God. Wait, should we let it go?
No.
Let's get to 11,950. So, I wasn't even paying attention there. Anyway, well done.
So that's been the most waste of time we've ever done on one of these streams, and that's saying a lot.
Well, I mean, I would not say that that's true.
Here we go.
Yeah, I vote that we should put in Best Digimon.
No, I'm sorry, mate. I'm not getting rid of any of the other categories. Then I'm going to get rid of something like Best Multiplayer and MOBA, and that's putting out tons of great games that deserve a shot. And I can't honestly say any of the Digimon games would survive the first round, really.
Really?
Yeah, like, if say Digimon World...
No, Digimon World would beat some games that are on there, I think.
Well, name a game on there that you think Digimon World would be that we've named through.
I'd have to have a look at the list, but I'm sure it would.
Like, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, for example. So there's similar... Digimon... That's,
oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's not helping right now. Like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, for example, same system, round similar time, very different games, but I'd say Pro Skater 2 is mechanically the better game.
I don't know mechanically. I mean, again, it's an easy game to get into because Tony Hawk's is just,
endless fun.
Yeah, but equally, Digimon World is like, it's an RPG and it's got trainer elements similar to Pokemon.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you went into that and treated it like Pokemon, you would actually have a really... Like, as much as I love that game, I went into it as being a Pokemon fan, and as a result, I kind of fucked up my entire playthrough of it. Well, really my fault.
Yeah.
But it stands to reason that some of the mechanics in that game take a bit of getting used to, whereas Tony Hawk, straight in, I'm on the games.
Oh no.
Or another example, Final Fantasy IX. If it ended up against that, straight out.
Yeah, sure. The best Sonic character is the human in Sonic 06 who can forget such riveting lines such as, "Hey, I feel that." Where's the Sims in our
It's not legal. Well, we'll be up for Best Management Game, and it won't be getting it if I have anything to say about it. I hate The Sims.
What about the Theme Park World?
That's a different story altogether.
Theme Park World, I know.
I hate The Sims.
Why do you hate The Sims?
They never do anything I want them to do. I swear to God, I tell him, go to work. He doesn't go to work, he just stays in his fucking bed.
That's not a reason to hate the game.
No, they never respond to anything I want them to do.
You can't do it.
No, it's not I can't do it. I can do it. They don't respond.
It's so difficult.
They don't respond to me. They do that stupid language I really fucking hate. Like, it's like... And it's so boring.
Why is it boring?
It's because it's like, well, okay, I've given him this house, I've given him now what? I watch him do it. I play video games to escape. Why would I play a video game so I can watch people I don't know?
You've created them. You know that you're God to them, basically.
Yeah, but you're not God because you can't make them do whatever you want.
You can't. You kind of can.
Like, the only thing I managed to successfully do with one of them is hire a maid for this couple, and then I had the husband have an affair with the maid. That's the only bit of fun I've ever had with that game. So the only bit of fun I've ever had with that game. And the pet version, if the humans didn't do what you wanted to do, what chance do you have with the fucking animals?
But I had a character, I think it was my first sim, called Kiwi Orange Peel. And I don't know what happened, but there was like a fire that started in the kitchen.
And he doesn't leave the house!
Well, no, there was a fire that started in the kitchen. I was trying to get him to put it out, but he caught fire and it melted. So my sim died, and I was like, what the fuck do I do now? So I started playing on my dad's profile, and he had, I think something happened basically. If you bought this item in The Sims, if you bought a portrait of a clown, then a clown would randomly appear in your Sim's house and start living there.
Oh, that's not fucking creepy.
Yeah, and my dad was like, I can't control my Sim, what's happening? He started wearing clown clothes. And what happened is, his Sim had died while it had been at work, and he got like a message, but he obviously didn't see the message. And then he thought that the clown was his Sim, so it's just like, he had this clown wandering around his Sim's house, he was clicking on this clown, trying to get him to do stuff, and it just wasn't working. And he was like, man, what we're doing, what's wrong? Like, I can't control my Sim. And I was like, Dad, he's gone. You've got this clown thing. So
yes!
Well done.
Got gold that time.
It's so strange.
What does Adam say?
Well, Adam says, who can forget the joy of going on a Sim killing spree? Adam says, I for fun made a house filled with people I knew in a single house and put max freedom. Someone drowned in the pool and that was completely safe.
No, that always like, the second you give them max freedom, they are the dumbest fucks you will ever meet in your life. It's one of the things that I just cannot stand The Sims. Genuinely, it's one of the games that I really rage that it got as popular as it did. Because I just think, any time I hear people praising that game, I just think, oh, you thick bunch of bastards.
Well, to quote pop culture, people enjoy The Sims because it allows you, millennials enjoy The Sims nowadays because it allows people what they will never have, which is a house and a mortgage.
But even the new version, even people that like the old games don't like the new ones.
I don't know about the new one. The one I played the most of was Sims 2.
Yeah, that's the one I played a lot of. And again, they don't do what you want them to do! Get off me! I want to go there. Like, I bought the game under the assumption of they're going to do what I want them to do and I'm going to get complete control, and then they don't do what I want them to do. I'm like, oh, piss off, you wankers.
I used to, I would just go on and type in, what is it, Motherload or something.
Oh, bollocks! It's a really hard.
Yeah. I think it was Motherload and it gave you like 50,000 simoleons or whatever. Oh. Get that emerald! Is this the third one?
When it comes to best management game, like, we're talking Theme Park World.
Yeah, Theme Park World was a fucking good
Zoo Tycoon.
Never played that.
Civilization 4.
Oh my god, I should see if I can get Theme Park World on my laptop.
Here's the thing though.
Oh, I love that game.
Here's the thing though.
Yeah.
With Civilization 4, and this is the thing we'll bring up when we actually do the debate, I hate multiplayer in Civilization 4.
Why?
Because it requires essentially you to spend hours of your life.
Yeah, it is a long game. It is a long game.
Like, we did one, we started like 7 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
And we weren't done till like 1 in the morning.
Yeah, I know.
And
but that was because we weren't playing it. I think because we're both noobs and we don't know like how the actual win conditions. Like I think that probably.
But the thing is, if you're playing with a lot of expert players who are the same level,
yeah,
it's the same deal because they're all going to be aiming for that victory as well, and everyone's going to then stop them from doing that. I genuinely, this is a genuine story. My dad knew a bunch of well, for lack of a better term, stoners on Merseyside.
Yeah.
When he was around it, and he went round one time. They were all playing Civilization 4.
Yeah.
I can't remember no, it wasn't Civilization 4. It was a different one. But essentially, they were playing a Civilization game.
Yeah.
And he came back the next day and asked them, "Oh, you started a new game?" He said, "No, same one."
No way.
So that's how much time they. And that's what I mean, I can't waste that much of my life. I've only got so much, I've already wasted enough of it. Oh, fuck donkeys, this has gone horribly wrong.
No, you've got this belt.
No, I've not, I've only got 15 seconds left.
There's a coin box of that.
Ring box.
Get that next. Oh, you got more rings?
Yeah, but that's only temporary.
Rings are temporary.
See what I mean by how it really forces you to reevaluate how you play the level?
Yeah, no, I understand actually.
Now it's where they get quite...
Coin box, the ring box.
I see what you mean. Yeah. No.
Oh no! Oh no!
No, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Ah well. Hey. Reese says, I used to go on a killing spree in Civ 5 as Mongolia.
Yeah, that was, I must be honest though, Civ 4 is the best one. There's no one for debate. Civ 4 really was where they got it mechanically so well.
The one game I've managed to actually, well...
Ah, continue!
Hey, nice one. Sorry, two of the games I've only like completed like 3 or 4 games of Civilization 4, but just due to the length. And the one I won, I was playing as I think it was Japan, and I was just like warmongering. It's so much more fun just to be aggressive.
Well, certain civilizations suit that style of gameplay a lot more.
Yeah. Ironically, I started nuking everyone else actually when I got to that age.
Kind of ironic considering it's Japan.
Exactly, yeah.
No, I often try to win through culture. I never try to win through warfare because you're inevitably going to come across civilizations that are better.
What? I don't understand what the actual win conditions are. It's hard for me.
Like win condition, you have to have culture. You have to have 3 Caesar champions of culture.
Okay.
So one example is. I must be honest. I've genuinely never been there, so that was as much of a surprise to all of you as it was to me. Oh, fucking arse turd sphincter. Down I go.
Crusader Kings 2 is like Civ, but way more in depth, with you playing a character who has to continue their lineage.
Oh, a trophy.
That sounds interesting, man. Is it on Steam, is it?
I must be honest, I
really want to play more management games and like more games like Age of Empires and stuff, but I can't find like...
I really don't like RTSs.
No, but I just...
I've only put that category in to suit the bear. Like, even Total War Rome, I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. And yet the game acts... And yet I've made so many people who say, oh shoot, that's bloody basic, how do you not know to do that? How do you not know not to do that? I'm like, well sorry, I don't play a lot of RTSs, and the game didn't do a very good job explaining that to me.
I just like the historical kind of like, you know, basically building your own mythos, even if it's not like an actual historically based RTS. I like the Civilization bit.
Yeah, but I feel like Crusader Kings 2, it lost a little bit of the sense of humour that Civilization has. Civilization has a bit of a sense of humour by itself. Crusader Kings doesn't really have that.
Yeah, but it's not something that's, you know, 100% necessary.
Yeah, but I feel like you can't take a premise like Civilization 4 and Crusader Kings very seriously. It's kind of like the equivalent of... Do you know what it is? It's like... do you know what it is? It's like taking Shark Week on Discovery Channel seriously. Like, you probably should, but it's not... doesn't really work when you do.
No.
And that's a shame, because I'm a bit of a shark conservationist.
Dad, it's Shark Week.
I do like the glitch. I like the glitch in Civilization 4 where Gandhi would just nuke everyone.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but that wasn't intended.
That wasn't intended, but it's still there.
Yeah.
And just like you don't get something like that in Crusader Kings. Like that being said, when I was like 14, 15, I was a bit of a PC gamer.
Yeah.
for a while. I've never really been that much of a PC gamer, but I... Oh, fuck! Again, I turned too soon. There's all sorts of... It's never a big mistake you'll make in those levels. It's always a little mistake. Other than that... No! Don't throw me back. That's what she said. So I mean, Sonic has a bit more weight to him than he does in Generations. And to do the comparison on this one, just in case he ended up in the first round, I actually played Green Hill Zone and Chemical Plant Zone back to back in the 2D levels in Sonic Generations and Sonic Mania on the PS4, and I found I was having a much better time with control. I felt like Mania's controls are a little more precise. Yeah. There's a lot more weight. Sonic 2D Sonic in I love playing as 2D Sonic in Sonic Generation. I absolutely love that game. But Sonic doesn't feel like he has as much weight to him in that game compared to this one. Like you've been playing as Tailspin, he feels like he has a lot of weight to his actions. And when he goes downhill, he sort of moves like you'd expect.
Oh, I see what you mean now, yeah.
Like he doesn't feel like he's a fucking feather.
No.
Whereas in Sonic Generations, he doesn't quite have as much of that. Did it? When you're sitting on the control.
Oh, sorry, I was wondering why we were this I was wondering why I was trying to look for similar games to stuff like Age of Empires and Civilization, and I came across
the Settlers. That's a good.
Yeah, that's right, the Settlers, because they started off as like a kind of. It was more of a casual nation building thing, but then they added in RTS elements, which kind of. I'm not sure if it won or lost their won them some new fans or lost them fans. But
I must be honest. I can see why people turned off with it when they added the RTS elements. But actually, speaking as a guy who's not a fan of RTSs, I actually quite like the RTS elements in the Settlers.
Yeah. I know that there's another one coming out soon, which I'm excited for, because I'm going to try it a little bit.
See, again, I always feel like modern reboots, I'm always a bit cautious about them. Like, it's very clear. There's only so many times where everything goes really right, and there's only so many times you get a Sonic Mania.
Yeah. I mean, well, with stuff like Total War, they've done Total War Warhammer. Like, you know, Total War, like Age of Sigmar as well.
Fucking arse turd, bless them.
I was going to put that forward for best RTS, but I've never played it yet, and I figured.
And also, we went for Age of Empires 2.
Yeah, but
this one's a bit difficult. It's a bit of a puzzle. Keep him down for a second. You just got to launch him into some spikes.
Okay.
Like so.
Ah, nice. Oh, I launched myself into the spikes.
It's going to be the other side next time. Oh no, don't let him get up that high.
Oh shit, sorry.
Now the spikes, there's going to be none of those where the spikes will be on both sides.
Okay.
No. Leave me alone.
Oh my god,
there you are. Tell me about you're immortal. No. Hit him.
Ah.
You were nearly there, but you didn't quite make it.
I get it on the wrong side. What do you want about
keep him down, keep him down. No, damn it.
How do I get him down?
Hit that thing.
Hey, you got him.
It's the red thing is what you're aiming for.
The only RTS style game I've read is Brutal Legend. I don't know where to put Brutal Legend in terms of its...
I love Brutal Legend, but it's not mechanically the best game I've ever played.
It's an interesting game, there's not many games like it.
Ready? Hit it! Ah, no! I went the same way.
Ah, no! Ah, you got him there.
They didn't hit spikes.
It's so annoying. Okay, come on.
You know, the thing is though, I feel like Age of Empires, that innovated a little bit more than, Age of Empires 2 I feel like innovated a little more than StarCraft did. StarCraft, I kind of, I mean it's not a quality game, but I do find the man of StarCraft a bit obnoxious.
Yeah.
Like, I mean the real die-hard fan. Oh, fuck Rab rings. No! No! We finally died!
He's dead!
And it's only an hour and 4 minutes in!
I know. Warcraft 3 was also in hot contention.
Like, we really discussed it, but we felt like Age of Empires 2 no RTS has really changed the landscape as much as that game did.
Apart from StarCraft, I would say.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I still feel that I feel that everything StarCraft did, Warcraft kind of did, Age of Empires kind of did better. And better. I've got their own 2 wins. Nice. Okay.
Well done. Oh shit!
Oh no.
Oh no! If we're doing Sonic.
Oh god.
No, no!
Oh no!
I got crushed!
Oh, I thought you had your invulnerability.
No, even if you have rings, you don't have the invulnerability at that
Oh,
point.
that's annoying.
I told you this boss was quite hard.
Pain in the arse. Go on, Jan. You play quite a few RPSs. Tell us your thoughts.
Well, we picked Age of Empires now.
No, I just want to hear Jan's thoughts.
Probably should have asked him when we did it.
Yeah.
I didn't... Like, one of the ones I really campaigned for was Total War Rome.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Try and get the ring.
Sorry.
No, I literally got that one. I missed the other one.
I got it.
No!
Ah, fuck. I like that you could steal a builder from another race in StarCraft 1. I didn't play StarCraft 1 actually. I played. I mean, you could build a multiracial army. That's quite funny.
You do that in Final Fantasy X, the Blitzball game.
Oh yeah.
Remember, you can recruit NPCs to be the Blitzball.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I actually didn't know that until very recently.
Really? No, I knew that.
I must have missed the mechanic when I was going through all the bits and bobs. Because I've only found that out recently and I've never really and it's a shame because I would have loved that mechanic. I also got a tip from comment about 2 guys who are, if you spot them, get them on your Blitzball team because you will win just about every game. That being said, Blitzball, I really hate playing Blitzball. So that probably was why, because have you ever tried playing it? It's so fucking hard.
Yeah, I struggle with it. I like playing it though.
It's like
I like the kind of turn.
I mean, it doesn't help that the Besaid Aura really are the worst team.
Yeah.
Thanks for getting that ring for me, man.
I'll leave you to deal with damage to them because I really
keep trying, mate. Honestly, the more we're doing it, the more we work together on this, the better. Because if one of us fails, then another one backs out.
Oh god.
Okay, so you must do quite well then. I'll be the other side this time. Oh no. Ah, got him.
Hey, nice.
Get him down again. Never mind. Keep running.
Oh! Fuck! Damn, I'm struggling with this one. This is annoying.
Oh, I've got 8 lives left.
I just can't time the swing. Oh shit!
We missed the ring.
Yeah, we missed. Okay, that's a good start. I don't think if I bop him, I don't think he stays down.
Oh fuck! I got rid of that. Ah. I think it works with. We know it works with that way round.
Yeah.
Because you did hit him right one time. And
you say because I don't think me hitting him does anything.
Right, let's get the ring. Get the ring when I fail then.
Oh
shit! That was close.
Did you do one you?
No, in terms of the fact I nearly did hit the spikes on.
If you could pick an anime.
Damn it!
If you could pick an anime to have a game that hasn't had one yet, which would you pick? Wait, if you could pick an anime to have a game.
Cowboy Beach. No, it has had one.
Oh no.
Not Boco no Pico
It's
Reese.
not okay. I don't know. I can't think what would be. Oh, okay. No, I can't think what would be a good. What would make a good game?
Genie Tyson sounds like a good Shadow of the Colossus style game. You know, like it's just you just wander around fighting the other Zodiac.
Yeah, that would be quite cool actually.
And you could have multiple endings.
Oh, like a sort of boss rush, but in a sandbox game.
Yes.
That would be interesting. Oh, no, that would be cool.
I've designed a pretty good game there.
Yeah. Oh, designed. Yes. You've said 4 words.
I've come up with a decent idea there. So like the idea would be you'd wander around this open world. You can even make it multiplayer and have different people take on a session, an online multiplayer session where people take on different Zodiac accounts.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that would be quite cool.
You know, like Friday the 13th.
Yeah, or like similar to
And have a bit of an Overwatch vibe with different characters have different abilities. Oh yeah, we got a new temp in Axia. Helps out.
Yeah.
Very nice person.
Yeah.
And I mentioned that we were talking about Overwatch.
Yeah.
And I mentioned I was a main, and the first one was you are a horrible person.
Nah, amazing. Oh, very nice.
No more rings to collect.
Right, careful.
So just go for now. I think it's time for this one.
Oh, nice one. Hey. How many more lives you got there?
7. But next hits it.
Oh no! Ah, fuck.
He sort of went up part invincible and then. So that's a. I played the hell out of that game.
So I wonder who you'd play as then. Who would be the main character? Would it be Rat?
Well, I guess you know what I would do is I'd have it have multiple endings.
Okay, yeah.
Depending on. So I picked Monkey.
Monkey's probably the most powerful, to be fair.
And the one with the best backstory.
Yeah.
And the best character design.
Yes.
And should have been the main fucking character, but they decided to follow Zodiac as much as possible. Oh, that is bullshit.
Yeah, my character doesn't actually do anything yet.
No, it doesn't. I got him twice there.
Let's keep this one.
Here's the thing though, we're having a lot. Ben, put me down! Put me down!
I don't know how to put you down!
Bastard, get the ring! You asshole! Ren!
There's no way to drop you once I've got you.
Put me down on the ground! Just stop doing everything! Don't you pick me up again!
The Persona 4 anime could make a pretty good game. Shut up, yeah.
Oh, I got lucky there. Get the ring!
Hey, you got it.
Nice one, Ren. You did good there.
I'd really like to see a Tokyo Ghoul game. I suppose it doesn't have one.
No, it does have one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey!
Got him. I'd also like to see a Full Metal Alchemist Dark Souls style game.
That would be interesting. Which anime would have the best Souls style game then, do you think?
Well, it'd have to be a character that would be very deep, not too powerful, because obviously Souls games are designed to be really brutally hard.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Press Garden. This is another new one.
Okay.
Yeah, Elliot's right. Berserk.
Yeah, Berserk.
Berserk would make a great Dark Souls style game. Although again, it doesn't follow the criteria that was set out because Berserk has had. I'm pretty sure Berserk has had a video game. Might have been a Japan only one though. There's quite a few of these. Yeah, it's been Demon Slayer had a bit of a.
I think that would work quite well with like the whole leveling up aspect.
Yeah, just point out this is a newspaper edit. This is a newspaper studio this time.
So why are there crabs?
I don't know.
Ooh.
You had the right idea. Now's the time I want you to fly me up there.
Sorry. I'm not doing it. Ah, fuck.
Hang on, Ren, I'm coming. No. Get back in. No!
No!
Saw this. This is going well. This is another one they designed specifically for. No! For this game.
Well, I'll come and help you, fine.
No, I can do it. Thanks.
There you go.
See, now we're working together. Oh, donkeys.
You didn't lose any rings.
No, because I have a shield.
Oh, right.
Time for Ren to look at the chat again.
Oh, so yeah, Reese says that Dynasty Warriors had a... Sorry, Berserk had a Dynasty Warriors style game, apparently.
So again, it doesn't meet the criteria. Has to have no anime because no video game.
Seraph of the End's Dynasty Warriors style game, that'd be interesting. Yeah. I've still not seen Seraph of the End.
I think you'd like it. Actually, I think it'd go either way for you, actually, knowing you. you're kind of one of the you are kind of like me in the sense of you want everything to kind of be new and innovative and kind of. One of the things I've had to learn in my career is sometimes it's a good idea to just. I know to play it safe a little bit because sod, I'm really upset myself there. But sometimes it is okay to just say it's like not every villain needs to be nuanced.
Yeah.
Some pure evil villains do have their place, and some of them can be really fun.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Like, there's a reason why, like, Frollo's pretty much a pure evil villain.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, he's a bad example of that, because he does have a bit of nuance to his character, but he kind of acts like a pure evil villain. Like, not every villain has to be Thanos, you know what I mean?
No, I understand.
I mean, when you don't go... The problem is when you make a pure evil villain archetype, but you don't go all out with it. So an example of that is Ultron in Age of Ultron. They kind of try to give him that backstory of he believes that all humans are the issue.
Yeah.
So therefore he has to wipe out humanity. But then they also give him those pure evil moments where he sort of sings to himself and shit like that. And taunts the Avengers. So it's kind of like they half-arse, they sort of like they had this pure evil archetype, and then they half-arse it.
Well, I mean, I
Thanks for that.
Oh shit. So I think he's a bit of a bad example. I don't think he's like the most nuanced.
No, that's my point. They tried to make him both pure evil and nuance, and it didn't work.
Okay, yeah.
It's what I'm saying is when you try to do both, it doesn't work. You should pick one and stick with it. But the point is, the problem is when a villain's completely generic and uninteresting.
Yeah.
Rather than pure saying, oh, well, we don't want pure evil. Like, Cruella de Vil's a pure evil villain, but she's so interesting to watch. There's a reason why she became the most popular thing out of that film. Yeah. And not Pongo and Purdy, for example, or none of the puppies, really. Again, when they made the live-action film, it was pretty much all about Cruella de Vil. Yeah. Such as then the sequel really was all about her. And Glenn Close is so good in that role. Really? Yeah, like, I honestly, I really fear for the actress who's got the role in the new live action. Wait, when did they actually do the live action? Early 2000s. Oh, I don't remember. Late 90s, early 2000s. Really? No, it was one of the early ones. They weren't incredibly financially successful, but that's a warrant sequels. Yeah, they made 102 Dalmatians. Well, where else are you going to go with the title? I mean, you can do what Disney did with their direct-to-DVD sequel.
Yamask says, anyone here interested in the new Fire Emblem game coming out soon?
Kind of. I'm not the biggest Fire Emblem fan. I'm going to get a load of the remakes coming onto the Switch.
I've never played Fire Emblem before.
You'd think they were action games based on Smash Brothers.
What are they?
They're actually kind of like battle strategy games.
That sounds good.
They introduced permadeath.
Sorry?
Your character dies, you don't come back.
Oh, good. Is it, are they like turn-based?
Kinda, sorta. I
want more good turn-based games. I'm super excited for the new Fire Emblem, says Elliot.
Yeah, Elliot's a big Fire Emblem fan.
Are all of them coming out on the Switch? Or?
Well, yeah, it's a Nintendo franchise.
Is it?
And hence why they were on Smash Brothers. They came on Smash Brothers when Smash Brothers pretty much was, now you have to be on a Nintendo system in order to get on there. No non-Nintendo characters allowed.
And now I've got Cloud and... Wait, where was Banjo-Kazooie's last game?
2008, I think? Yikes. When was Nuts and Bolts out? And that was a Microsoft game. They wouldn't have been on Nintendo since the 90s, yeah. They've only had 3 games, not counting DS and... But Microsoft bought out Rare, so Rare ended their thing with Nintendo. Right. So now that's why all the Rare titles are off, like Conker and all that, are on Xbox rather than... Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts was so bad in terms of how it was rated that not only did it kill Banjo as a franchise, it killed any plans for any of the other old Rare platforms to come back. Rare just actually said Microsoft actually told them no, you can't do it anymore. Banjo's not. Despite the fact they were kind of forced to a position to make it fundamentally different to what had made Banjo-Kazooie great in the first place.
Yeah.
Again, it's rather weird. I was having a conversation with a guy who works in my office about this today. And he just said he's never played Nuts and Bolts because he just can't bring himself to lose the memories of Banjo-Kazooie on the Nintendo 64. And that people feel... And it's just, you want to shake Microsoft and say, look, this is clearly not a fan base that was tied to this. And they were so condescending to the fan base in Nuts and Bolts. They actively were making fun of the fans by saying, this is what gamers really want now. And Classic Rare pretty much died. Elliot's right, Classic Rare pretty much died because of Nuts and Bolts. It's... in fact, Donkey Kong would have gone if he hadn't been already a Nintendo IP.
Really?
Because all of his classic games were made by Rare. The Donkey Kong Country series was a Rare creation. Why not?
Oh, I see. We have to get them to break the golden boxes.
So here. Wait. What? Belgium.
Aha. Nice.
No, that's fuck it. No, that's fuck it. He's not very smart.
No.
Thanks for getting hit there, man. Shit!
Yeah, from the way you're describing it, yeah, it actually sounds quite good. Fire Emblem, that was.
Look at this, man. We're like an hour and a half in, we're already halfway through the game.
Halfway through? Fucking hell. Oh shit. Bloody hell. How many boxes are there? Well, obviously we haven't done all of the secret levels and stuff.
Yeah, well, we need to get all the Chaos Emeralds for that.
Yeah.
Press Garden Act 2. And everything in this feels like an extension of what Toon Sonic would have been had it gone to like Sega Saturn.
Yeah.
Bubble Shield. Cosworks! I do like Sonic's expression though when he gets frozen.
But Banjo and Smash is hopefully a good sign of potential for a new Banjo game. Possibly 3 or something.
Yeah, but even though the Banjo... Well, yeah, because the first game's called Banjo-Kazooie and then they call the second game Banjo 2.
Right.
So everyone's expecting the next one to be called Banjo 3.
That'd be funny.
But, I think this should be called Banjo 3B.
3B?
Yeah.
What?
As in the expression 3B.
Oh, 3B, okay. Why 3B though? Unless it was free.
It doesn't quite work when you play it that way.
No, it doesn't quite work.
But that being said, it's not entirely a guarantee. I mean, look at Mega Man, for example. He got introduced into Smash.
Yeah.
Other people speculate, oh, this means Capcom might want to do another Mega Man game. It still took ages for Mega Man 11 to come out.
Yeah.
And he's had so many cancelled. But the fact that people went... I just can't believe Capcom didn't realise how much people wanted more Mega Man. Even, oh, I got this one, this is great. What that does essentially is, they come out now as massive rings so we can collect more. When we lose them, we can collect more rings that we would have otherwise lost.
Are you okay? Oh my god.
Under the hiccups.
The main antagonist at the end of 2, he literally said that they were going to get them next time in Banjo 3.
Oh yeah.
Is it the first one where his girlfriend's taken by the witches?
No, it's his sister.
Oh, is it sister? Is that the first game or the second
That's
game?
the first game.
Yeah,
He's taken by his sister and to steal her beauty.
That's the one I played. I played that one.
Yeah, I love that game to bits.
Is the second one really good?
The second one's just as good, yeah. Although, therefore when I was doing my vote for best rare platformer, I just went for nostalgia for Banjo-Kazooie, and I was... Like, I know a lot of people like Spyro as a collectathon because it sort of held back a little bit when it came to the collectibles. Because of course those are both Banjo and Spyro are collectathons.
Yeah.
But bollocks, too early. I think that's actually a mark against it, to be honest.
Really?
Because I feel like if I'm playing a collectathon, I want plenty of things to collect.
Yeah.
So they'll come out with like 5 big rings that are worth like 10 each.
I'd say there's quite a lot to collect in Spyro though.
Yeah, but you have more playthings like Spyro. Like, it's more. No, there's a good quantity of things to collect. So, like the first level, you collect like 100 gems, a couple dragons, and then the next stage is like 200 gems, 200 dragons, 2 dragons, and then by level, like by some of the later levels, there's like 500 gems and 5 dragons, and they're all spaced out quite a bit in the distance, so it can make those later stages a lot worse as a result.
Yeah.
Oh god, or at least a bit tedious. I've got terrible hiccups here, this is really embarrassing.
What the hell? Was that meant to happen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who made Conker?
That's rare as well.
Is it?
That's why when we did Best Rare Platformer, we really had it down to Conker and Banjo.
Yeah.
And I just went, as much as I like Conker, bits of that game have not aged well, whereas Banjo's aged remarkably better than a lot of people give it credit for.
What are people's opinions on the Great Mighty Pooh? Because I feel like the opinions are quite divided.
I love the Great Mighty Pooh.
Okay.
It's honestly my favourite bit of that game.
Really?
I am the Great Mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate sandwich. How about some scat, you little twat? Yeah, I do know most of the words to that song. It's like, now I'm really getting rather mad. I'm like a neglected little shit nut. When I turn you out with all my bag, I'm going to take your head and ram it up your butt. My butt, your butt, that's like my butt.
At least doesn't feel guilty for still never having played Spyro again.
I would say go with the Reignited trilogy. Now's a good time to get into it with the Reignited trilogy.
Yeah, really good.
What's interesting was we did do that debate the same day we did Best Spyro, because it was Tom's first time at Open Room.
Yeah.
And we let him pick one. And he was a big Spyro fan, so we thought we'd do that one.
Makes sense.
I was sort of moved on to Best Rare Platformer by chance, because we were sort of comparing Spyro with Banjo-Kazooie, and so we were talking about having to do Best Rare Platformer.
Yeah.
But when it comes to, like, the one we went with in the end, Spyro 2, as much as I know some people think, like Caddy Icarus think Spyro 3 is the best one,
Yeah.
I feel like with that game, they're trying way too hard to put way too many gameplay styles in that game.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing I like about Spyro 2, it's a very focused game. I think, like, Spyro 3 does not have as much focus. They put in a lot of what made Spyro 2 really good. Go get him in midair.
Yeah.
And then jump on him. Get him. Oh. Mid-air. He's a whole boss!
Yeah, he's annoying.
If we get this one, then we'll call it a night.
Yeah, I'll do this.
Come on! Yes!
By the way.
Thanks for taking that hit for him, Pat.
Hey, go on.
Now we're working well together here. How do you feel like the co-op experience of being in charge of Tails? Like, you feel like you're missing out a bit of the game?
Yeah, to be honest, because again, like,
because this will play part in my thoughts on. There's an auto save, so we'll be fine when we restart it.
There's a lot of agency taken away because you're not really, obviously you're not on screen a lot of the time. But I understand it's for the ease of play because otherwise it would be ridiculous if you're trying to keep up with the main character.
Well, we'll see how it feels in Encore mode when we get around to that one.
Yeah.
I'll see if we go into Sonic CD in the next one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the Ruby gem plays a big part in Sonic Forces.
Okay.
Hence why they just tried to do a bit of a tie-in with it.
Nice. Right, should we call it then?
Yeah, hang on a second. Let's wait for the auto save.
Oh, right, okay. Done?
No. Yeah, it's also saved.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
I got the Insta Shield and Sonic's ability from Sonic 3 and Knuckle unlocked from getting all the moves. I unlocked and Knuckles mode!
Hey, brilliant. So can I play as Knuckles next time then?
I'll look into it, but I think it's possible, yeah.
Amazing.
Extras. Yeah, like that's sort of your record of the medals.
Right, okay. Cool. Amazing stuff.
Let me see how it works. I'm going to find and Knuckles mode, so it's somewhere on here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll figure it out in my spare time.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time, guys.
Thanks, guys. See you later.